But no, I had a palm culti. This is the actual in-game one. The Row. Exactly, Keyhook, and I've had that happen, so I would never do that to anybody because, first of all, I would never do it anyway, but I've experienced it from the other end of it, and it sucks, so I would never run off on you. So when they say 3, they really mean 3, man. Tie-ball 2K. Let's see. Oh, that's not a good idea, Tybalt. Our rings they weren't like super expensive rings. We did that on purpose too because Moni and I know how each other are. We do also lose things quite frequently, so and we didn't have a lot of money to start with, so it's like, okay, let's just get cheap rings. It's fine. It's not the end of the world if they're not, $500 rings, It's the thought that counts. So mine's I think mine was only $20. It's a titanium ring. And I think hers, how much was yours, do you remember? No, it was more than that, but it was under 100. I think the total we paid was like 90 something. We bought them from Mike's Jewelry and Gold Exchange. Go to those little fly-by-night shots. It's funny though, because the town that I live in, we have a lot of those. There's 5 or 6 different, cash in your gold now. And it's funny because it's not that kind of town. It's really not a pawn shop type town. These are, it's right next to, like a real jewelry store, and then next to that's a real high-end restaurant. You know what I mean? These are not it's not like our downtown area is all rich people shops. Oh, the boutique where you get $40 collars for your doggy. There you go. $40 of crystals from. I mean, it's the thought that counts, right? No, Jeremy, and that's not the intent of what we were saying. No, he's just saying that he's trying to make me feel bad about it. It's all we could afford, Jer. I mean, to be honest with you, as you know, we don't have a lot of money. If I could buy her a monster diamond ring, I would. She said she wouldn't wear it. I guess she'd be afraid to lose it. That's great, man. That's great, Gunner. $4.99 wedding dress. That's the way to do it. I love these. My wife and I watch 90 Day Fiancé because we've gone through a similar process. Different but similar. And it's funny to see some of these couples, the girl's all about their, where's my big diamond ring? This ring looks like it has a flaw. Right, and it's not about that. It's not about the ring, and it's not about it's about do you love each other and you commit to each other. What is my favorite film? I have so many favorites. That's a hard one, but I'm gonna go for an '80s classic. I'd probably my most. Dang. I gotta say, if I had one movie and I could only have one movie to watch, you're gonna laugh because it's such a bad movie. Escape from New York. Because it just exemplifies video gaming in I don't know, if you guys ever grew up in the 80s and played all the 80s Nintendo games like Trojan and River City Ransom and all those games, they all had that Escape from New York feel, Snake Plissken. Heck, Metal Gear Solid, that whole thing was based on Metal Gear. Snake in that game was based on Snake Plissken from Escape from New York. So I'd say my favorite movie of all times is Escape from New York. It's a terrible movie, but it's still great. It's still 80s greatness. Yeah, Escape from LA was the stupidest movie. Oh, it was horrible. It was like the It was like the Lifetime movies for women version. Like, it wasn't designed for women, but I'm just saying it had that same feel that Lifetime movies have. I don't know why, but it's really cheesy. Right, buy a nice house instead of a stupid ring, right? Put a down payment on a house. Three hours with a 2.5 meter. Man, you are a gunner. You are a glutton for punishment. Oh, Lord. There we go. We're all set on this field. Airplane. Yeah, you know, I went back and I watched Airplane, not recently, but in the last couple years, and I was like, I'm having a really hard time finding this funny. Like, as a teenager, I thought it was hysterical, but as an adult, I was kind of like, I don't think it's funny anymore. Like, it's just kind of goofy. I love Nacho Libre. That was another movie that I've watched a million times. Love Nacho Libre. Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, I like that whole. Both of those movies are great. Roger, what's your vector, Victor? Do we have clearance? Yeah, there are some really funny stuff in that movie for sure. Oh yeah, Tommy Boy. Yeah, that's a great movie, and it's cute, you know, because he's a nice kid. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, that's a great movie. Tommy Boy's definitely up there. I mean, even Happy Gilmore kind of falls into that same category, you know. It's probably really bad to do this. I've never seen Hot Fuzz. Oh my gosh, Grumpy Kitten. I don't. It's beautiful there. I don't know about the whole. Like, are you one of those that feels that way? I don't know. California is an interesting state, but I don't think it's a bad place. I don't want it to fall off. Tell me, Bobby, have you ever been to a turkey? It's horrible. Does Scraps ever grab your leg and rub? Oh, you do cause trouble, honey. You said men are so boring. You said I'm sexist, and then you come up with that. I've never seen Hot Fuzz. I'll have to check it out. Oh, Black Sheep was great. Yeah, that's once again David Spade and Chris Farley. Yeah, I only reason I saw that was because I was watching Tommy Boy, and then they suggested it. You know, like I think it was Netflix or whatever, Prime or whatever suggested it. And I'm like, oh. So I watched that, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a great movie. Right, yeah, exactly. You either laugh your butt off or you don't think it's funny at all. Right. Hey, what's up, Critical? You said Jim never has a second cup of coffee when he's at home. That lady that keeps smacking her, get control of yourself. She's like, ah! You're all standing in line. He's like, hey, man, are you Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? He's like, no, man, I don't know what you're talking about, kid. Get out of here. When they drag him through the cockpit, he's got his Lakers uniform on. Yes, I play FS from Steam. When I'm at home, I actually get I'm one of the Giants channel partners, so I actually get all their stuff for free, but then I have to rebuy it when stuff like this happens because I then have to be able to use it on the road. Giants only allows you like 1 or 2 installs, you know, on their serial numbers, so you have to either, you know, pay for it or, you know, email them every time you install it on a new computer. And I've been through like 4 computers in the last 2 months, so I love California, the state. Actually, I like California, the people too, and somewhat. I mean, they're a little different, but it's a different culture out there. 2 years, almost 2 years. I think it's awesome. I've been streaming for 2 years, man. It seems. I guess I have been, but like I've told you this story before. I remember when I was out there, I was a teenager. This is back in the '80s, you know. like late 80s, early 90s, and I went to like a Dairy Mart in the morning to grab some milk and donuts. Yeah, the regulations are annoying. I went to this Dairy Mart or Drug Mart or what, gas station mart, and I'm standing there looking at snacks and waiting for my mom to pick something, and this surfer comes up behind me and he's like, "Excuse me, dude," and I was like, "Did you just?" Like, whoa, they really do talk like that out here. Yeah, the rolling blackouts, volcanoes, earthquakes. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to live. California is an awesome place to vacation. I don't know if I would ever want to live there, but there's so many beautiful things in California. Yeah, Michigan's can be pretty bad too. But when you go up Northern California, it's just gorgeous. Like by San Francisco and further north, Marin County. Oh, it's beautiful. And I guess one of the things one of the reasons maybe why I fell in love with California when I went out there is because if you ever watch the old Disney cartoons, like I'm talking like the 1950s, like Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Goofy, that's what it looks like. Like you watch those cartoons and they're all drawn, quote unquote, around California, and I really just love that look. And so when you go out there now, California looks like that. Has that Disney feel to it. So. That's funny, Taylor. We'll just go to Disney World in Florida because it's bigger. But oh, good. They're going to mess up all everyone's goods because of their regulations. Perfect. That sounds like a California thing to do. California loves regulations. They do. But like I said, it is a gorgeous state. I mean, it's not. I don't know how to explain it. That's the wrong button. We're going to put allow create fields. There we go. And I'm going to. I think I need to wait until we've done. Yeah, maybe not. If I get rid of this grass, that might help some of the problem here that I'm having with the whole crop problem. You want to say you walked or walked? I mean, I get that. Yep. I will no. Unfortunately, I'm cutting some of my crop down, but I think this is the only way we're going to actually get it. Hey, what's up, Noodle Time? How's it going? Yeah. That's why people want it to fall off, because then we can just make a new system of ports like in Idaho. Or all the shipments are going to come into Washington and Oregon. Yeah. Geez, see, everybody does hate California. I guess you're right. You said I like pot noodles. Doing great, Noodle Time. Yeah, San Diego's gorgeous. I mean, I think all of California is beautiful. But, yeah, there is that people don't. They do weird stuff there. It's different. They're trying to, be all environmentally conscious and stuff, dude. Save the earth. Save the trees. Because that's what happens in Poland. Actually, it happens all over the place. You see poles in the fields in Ohio, too. I have not been to San Francisco in at least 15 years. I mean, it's been a long time. Probably. You said the homeless tent cities are, yeah. Well, California is, because of the nice weather, people do tend to flock there when they're having financial problems and they live outside. So, no, that's not pretty. Your aunt hated San Fran? Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been to San Francisco, so I don't know, maybe it's gotten bad again or something, but it was beautiful last time I was there. Yeah, but I loved it when I was there. I don't know. Maybe something's changed. Let me know if it has. So what did your aunt hate about San Francisco? Take out the road? No, I don't want to take the road out. No. No, no, no. Yeah, that's true. They all have money problems because they're taxed to death. That is true. It's very true. Hopefully that'll be cleared out. What do you mean San Francisco is covered in poo? Poo Patrol employees. What? Wow, why is it all covered in poo? What happened? Is it like because of homeless people, or what's the deal? Yeah, links don't get auto-banned. Nope. Sorry, I'm gonna edge this off a little bit more so I don't get the problem with the harvester as I whole crop it. There we go. Wow, there's that many homeless people there? Wow, that's crazy. And there's nothing they can do about it. I mean, wow, that's crazy. In the middle of the road. That's really sad. I mean, I know Seattle's got a major problem, that, like probably Portland does too, like all of those coastal cities, because they stay temperate all year round. So people, they want to live there, and because the weather's nice and they're stuck outside, so they might as well be outside where the weather's, tolerable. The city won't clean it up, huh? Come on. Wow, that's crazy. I did not know that was going on. Wow. That's crazy. Moni's looking it up right now. What? They had cases of the Black Plague? What? Oh my gosh. I can work Poo Patrol. I think I'll skip that, but that's a good idea. Then 70,000 is not enough to live in California. Houses are so expensive that would get us like a one-bedroom apartment. Maybe if we're lucky. Like 70,000 in Ohio, that would buy you could get a nice house and make a good. That's what Mark's. My son. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you guys. I haven't seen you guys since this past week. Mark. First of all, it's official, and I'm allowed to tell people now. He is actually dating a girl named Ella. She is from England, believe it or not, and she lives with her folks in Ireland, but she's attending college in England. They met when he was traveling back from Qatar with the Air Force this past spring. So they are together now. He's been over a couple times to visit her, and they are officially dating. He has also purchased a house. I'm very excited for him. He's 22 years old. He makes more money than I do, and he's just purchased his first house. He got a gorgeous 2,000 square foot home with 2-car garage, and it's a kind of classic looking home. I don't know how to explain it, but other than it's a English Tudor, very much an English Tudor. Like, it's not just Tudor style, but it was built in like the 1950s, so it's brick construction, and he loves that kind of look. He loves those older houses. So anyway, wow, that just rolled away. Huh. Bye. You said at least they banned straws. That'll help. All right, so we're good there. The field is ready. So I think aside from whole cropping, we're ready. So I'm going to go ahead and park this tractor in the garage. We're going to fast forward time to those crops Yeah, I probably will cut it down, but I'm not going to do it yet. Kind of like little things like that, because it's goofy. That'll take care of some large problems in the United States. Build that wall a little further. Oh my gosh, horrible. Have you been to Qatar? Yep. She is in Britain. The house he bought's by where I live, about half an hour or less from my house. What's the difference between Florida and California, Taloa? Do I want to know? Okay, this field needs lime. Actually, we could prep this. This whole thing needs lime. What sucks is we're doing corn. We need to get fertilized soybean and growing, so we're fine. Should I lime stuff? I probably should, shouldn't I? So let's go ahead and... Is there a lime station on this map? Wasser? Proxima? The lime station's at the shop, so we're going to have to do it that way, but... well, Florida's going to be Republican. Is weed still banned in Florida? Probably not. Now, one thing we are short on is we don't have any tipper to transport stuff. So I have a feeling we're the way that lime spreads with this spreader, we might have to just leave it. I don't know. We might not do plowing, and we might not. I mean, we can, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Since we're making silage, it does make a difference. Man, it's so hard to know what to do. I haven't seen a train go by, so we should be okay. And at least the shop is close. I love this map. It really is a good-looking map. Like coming here for seed and stuff is not going to be a big deal, but coming here for other items is going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. I think what we're going to do is we are going to actually put like a... since I have cheated money that's in the game right now to buy the forage harvester, we'll take the money back to where it was, but I'm going to buy a... that we quote-unquote don't own, a shop forklift so that we can get pallets to and from here, because it's doing the lime's going to be a pain, so... Yeah, that's true. That's funny. Yeah, California taxes everything and is out of money all the time. Florida has low tax, and it actually functions really well. Because the businesses do well, and that's who pays people. The government doesn't pay people. Government collects money from people. So raising taxes is never a great idea. I need to go to the tippers. And we need to pick... Can I get a flatbed version of this? I don't think you can. Nope. So we'll just go with the Strouthman. Wow, honey, thanks for sharing. What else do we have that would be cute and Russian-like on the farm? Bale trailer. That's pretty low down to the ground, so that's good. It's called Lakeland Valley, huh? I'll have to check, or Lakeland Vale. I'll have to check it out. I can't find any good maps. I'm looking for a new map to do an American series on. And I'm half tempted now that we're not doing the multiplayer anymore on Lone Oak. I'm half tempted to do a single-player Lone Oak series. I've already got a farm started with cows and stuff. Like, it's mostly doing animal farm stuff. And I'm very happy with it. Vodka. I suppose we shouldn't worry about funding on this map because it is not Soviet, but it could be government funded. Look at how little this tractor is. I mean, that tipper makes this tractor look miniature. Okay, so we're going to go into our, this is going to be shop owned, and we're going to buy a Manitou, right? I think that's all we have to pick from, yeah. Boop. Is it an American map? Lakeland Vale. Okay, I'll check it out. Planting potatoes for that vodka. Yes. So my question is this. Hi, cutie. Let's see. With that Vale map, is it in the mod hub or is it something that you have to get off of Stevie's site? I'm imagining it's off of Stevie's site, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I just was wondering. We're gonna buy 4. I think we probably need 6 lime. You guys think? Probably 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are from the. They come with more than just terraforming tools. The excavators are so direct from Stevie's Facebook page. Okay, great. I hate having to like hunt down that stuff, and then you get viruses trying to get it. Anyway, you're noticing my the excavators on the Pleasant Valley map that we are. I don't like them. I tried both of those, and I don't like them. I've got the Hazard County map, actually. It's not bad. It was made by one of my viewers actually got it to me. He was one of the designers on the team that made it. But it's not good enough that I wanted to feature it because I didn't want to, it's kind of haphazard. I like the map, but I don't haphazard get it. But anyway, I don't like the Nebraska map. I tried it. It just didn't do anything for me. What's up, JD Money? So, yeah. What were we talking about? Excavators. Oh, yeah, so the excavators. The excavators are for the Pleasant Valley map series. So if you've got Pleasant Valley or Pleasant Valley Industry, you can use them to actually deform or harvest coal and or any of the other minerals that are on the map. You can also use them for forestry. So they come with a variety of forestry attachments, including the same clippers that are on the Scorpion King, log handling equipment to pick logs up and move them. It has a blade that you can push logs with. So it has a lot of handy features. My only complaint is they don't work perfectly. They work okay, but they're not. It's not a done deal. So like the tree cutters are really squirrely. They flip all over the place when you're trying to use them, and they're difficult to use compared to the Scorpion King one. And it's the same model as the Scorpion King, but it just doesn't work as well. So anyway, they're pretty cool, but they're not. Custom global script buildings he made if you want to add it. Yeah, I definitely do, Phoenix. Definitely. The Scorpion King's a good movie. Oh my gosh. That's The Rock, isn't it? It had the lady with that famous lady with the black hair. I can't think of her name now. She's in a lot of movies from that era. And then The Rock. I thought it was a terrible movie, but... No, I haven't, Timmy. Let's not talk about it. I have not gotten any diamonds yet. Thanks. It's a horrible movie. No, it's all right. It's one of those movies that it's like definitely like late 90s, early 2000s, like lots of CGI, like overdone CGI. Whoa, that was reversing. Welcome to Farm Sim Physics. That sounds good. Yeah, I definitely actually do want it. I'll try it out because it's... Oh, The Mummy. That was the other one. That's right. I remember seeing The Mummy too. And that was like... Was that Jason Bateman who acted in that? I can't remember. Who was the actor, the guy, the Indiana Jones type guy? I don't think it couldn't be Jason Bateman.